This will shock you. Sam Heughan speaks out after 24-hour surgery, the quiet before the storm. The intensive care unit at Saint-Pierre Hospital, one of Europe's leading medical facilities, was eerily silent. The steady beeping of the heart monitor was the only sound that echoed through the cold walls. Sam Heughan lay there, motionless, eyes half closed, his face pale but still retaining the masculine features that millions of fans had come to know from the Outlander series. But today, Sam was no longer the charming hero in the show. He was a man who had just survived a 24-hour surgery that even the doctors could not believe was possible. In the hallway outside the room, Sam's manager, Lucas, had not moved from his seat for the past 2 days. He frowned, constantly glancing at his mobile phone. The press had begun to leak information. But no one knows the truth behind it, something Sam himself will have to reveal when he wakes up. Lucas looks at the door and thinks, if he really tells everything, the world will never look at Sam Heughan the same way again. 2 weeks ago, the beginning of it all, Sam is in a remote area of Iceland, where he is filming the next part of an action movie, a secret project that no studio has confirmed, but is rumored to be a global blockbuster. There, amid the snow and isolation, he begins to feel something wrong with his body. At first there is a dull ache in his lower abdomen, then dizziness, disorientation. But Sam does not stop, as is the instinct of someone who has overcome hundreds of hours of training and injuries to maintain a perfect public image. Just exhausted, he told Lucas over the phone, "We have 4 days left. I don't want to slow down the crew." But on the 3rd day, Sam collapsed in the middle of the shoot, face down in the snow, unresponsive. Helicopters took him back to France overnight. And then, in Saint-Pierre, the diagnosis. A strange tumor, close to the aorta. Surgery needed immediately. It could take 12 to 24 hours, depending on the situation. The organic room, 24 hours of fighting death. Sam had no idea that he would have to give up everything. He only had time to write a short line in his electronic diary, saved on his phone. "If this is the last time, I hope people remember me not for the role, but for what I never dared to say." The surgery began at 4 a.m., lasting until 4 a.m. the next morning. During those 24 hours, 5 teams of doctors took turns, using microsurgery, robotic endoscopy, and even had to stop the heart for 90 seconds to reach the tumor. No one believed he would survive. Awakening, and the truth waits to be told. The day Sam wakes up, Lucas and the doctors are debating whether to hide or reveal what just happened. Because it's not just a medical condition, during surgery, the doctors discover traces of a biomedical nanobot, a technology that has not been widely publicized, has the ability to self-heal damaged tissue and can only be implanted into humans with the permission of military agencies or high-level organizations. The big question is, why does Sam Heughan, an actor, have this in his body? Lucas knows it. And so does Sam. A shocking confession. 48 hours after surgery, the room was completely sealed. The lights were dim, the vitals beeped steadily. Sam Heughan opened his eyes. His eyes were still adjusting to the light, but he knew one thing, he was alive. Lucas rushed in, not waiting for the nurse to signal him. His eyes were filled with emotion, but also with a hint of wariness. He wasn't just a manager. Lucas had been with Sam for over a decade, and he knew what Sam had never dared to say. "You're awake," Lucas choked. Sam tried to smile, but only managed to lift one side of his mouth. 24 hours and 19 minutes, Lucas confirmed. "You're done, Sam, but there's something you need to know." Lucas handed Sam a tablet. The screen was filled with news headlines. Sam Heughan rushed to hospital, cause unknown. 24-hour surgery, Outlander star miraculously survives. Leaked classified information, Sam Heughan was involved in a military bioproject. Sam closed his eyes. He knew this moment would come. They found out, right? Sam asked. Lucas nodded, heavily. They know about nanobots. The question is, what do you want to tell the world now? Buried memories, Project Helix. Sam had loved acting since he was a child. But before he became known to the world through Outlander, he had disappeared from the entertainment industry for nearly 2 years. No one knew why, no one asked. The truth, in 2012, Sam was diagnosed with a rare syndrome involving nerve cells that could leave him paralyzed. He was approached by an old friend, Dr. Evelyn Hargrave. There's an experimental program. It's civilly illegal, but it could save you. The project was called Helix, a top-secret biomedical program that implanted nanomedical technology into real people to control and regenerate cell tissue. Sam agreed, not to become superhuman, but just to keep acting. He signed a confidentiality agreement. For 18 months, he was a living test subject, and the technology saved him.